गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः। भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः। स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः। स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः। स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Hari Om. We will chant sixth Prashna, first Prashna. Atha Shashtah Prashnaha. Atha Hainam Sukesha Bharadvajaha Papracha Bhagavan Hiranyanabha Kausalyaha Rajaputraha Mamupetya Etam Prashnam अपृच्छत षोडशवकलं भारद्वाज पुरुषं वेत्थ तमहं कुमारम् अब्रुवन् नाहम् इमं वेद यदि अहम् इमम् अवेदिषम् कथन्ते न अवक्ष्यमिति समूलो वा एषः परिशुष्यति यः अनृतम् अभिवदति तस्मात् न अर्यामि अनृतम् वक्तुं सतूष्णीम् रथम् आरुह्य प्रवव्राज तं त्वा पृच्छामि क्वासौ पुरुषः इति। So we are now on the sixth question, and in this sixth question it was said the student's name is Sukesha Bharadwaja. And if you remember the fourth question, in fourth question it was said that Devata's sense organ Jeev all get dissolved in the deep sleep in that consciousness. So, consciousness, because dissolution is not possible unless there is a cause. So now that was mentioned in that fourth question. So what is that consciousness in detail in which the whole world gets in Sushupti or in Pralaya? It was also said that consciousness is omniscient, sarvagyaha, sarvaha. So what is the nature of that? If you remember, that was said earlier. In the fourth Prashna, that whole world gets resolved in the consciousness. Fourth Prashna. And it was said that what is there? To ascertain the nature of that consciousness in which the whole world gets resolved, this particular prashna is going to be initiated. And how this is being initiated? Through a story form, so that the student can comprehend easily the nature of that consciousness in which the whole world gets resolved in deep sleep, and also the whole world gets resolved in the pralaya avastha. in the pralaya avastha, in the pralaya. So tad artho ayam prashna arabhyate. To illustrate that, this question will be asked. If you see the bhashya of the first prashna, last line, if you see, it is written Vrittan Vakhyanancha Vijnanasya Durlabhatva Akhyāpanena. So he is telling the knowledge is very difficult to get. So the story is to tell the difficulty of the knowledge. And therefore, tallabhyartham mumukshunam yatna visheshotpadanartham. And therefore, people who are wanting to know the self, they will put extra effort to know this, because this is a very rare knowledge. So, if you see again, I will take you to the fourth question. And in fourth question, you must have heard, see ninth mantra, you can see the fourth question, ninth mantra and eighth mantra, eighth, ninth mantra. Eighth mantra is very long, I won't chant. But ninth mantra, you see, Eshahi drashta sprashta shrota grata rasayita manta buddha karta vijnanatma purusha sa pare akshare atmani sampratishthate. This was said. So this jiva also gets dissolved. And eighth, remember that whole creation was three parts. One was object of creation, one was subject, and one was instrument. So in the eighth, 42 elements were there. Eighth question, and in that object and instruments were mentioned. So it is written there, they all get dissolved. And this was mentioned in seventh mantra. And the fourth sub-question of the fourth prashna was, who enjoys the deep sleep? And for that it was said that there is one consciousness in the deep sleep in which everything gets resolved. So what is the nature of that pure self in which everything is resolving? This, although Sarvagya word was used, Sarva word was used, but elaborate answer was not given. It was clear that everything gets dissolved. But what is the nature of that consciousness in which everything gets resolved? Acha, हाँ. Because सामर्थ्यात् प्रलयपि तस्मिन्नेव अक्षरे संप्रतिष्ठते जगत् तत एव उत्पद्यते. So if in the deep sleep everything gets resolved, similarly we can say in the pralaya, in the cosmic resolution, everything will get resolved in that consciousness only. Because you had heard that as is the microcosm, so is the macrocosm. So if everything has come from manifest and goes back to unmanifest, this is the law. Like I am talking, so words are coming from unmanifest, will go into manifestation, then again it goes into unmanifestation. Before the body was not there, it was unmanifest, and after death again it will go to unmanifest. We had heard this point. So similarly, this whole world also would be unmanifest, called pralaya. You have heard in Bhagavad Gita, Avyaktadini Bhutani, Vyakta Madhyani Bharata, Avyakta Nidhananyeva, Tatraka Paridevana. है ना? And you have also heard in 9th chapter, Sarvbhutani Kaunteya, Prakritim Yanti Mamikam, Kalpakshay Punastani, Kalpadau Visrajamyaham, प्रकृतिम स्वाम वष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः भूतग्रामम इमं कृत्स्नम अवशम प्रकृतिर्वशात्. In 8th chapter also you have heard avyaktat vyaktya sarvah prabhavantah ragame ratragame praliyante tatraiva vyakta sangyake. So these three places in Bhagavad Gita, this point has been reiterated in 2nd, 8th and 9th chapter. And Upanishad also says that everything should go back to the self. You have heard that. So now, because if everything goes back to that, it cannot be shown, it cannot be nothing. Now, what is that consciousness? What is that consciousness from which everything comes and which everything goes? Because you heard in that third Prashna also that Atmana Esha Prano Jayate. From that self the Pran, and that Pran had meaning of microcosm, and macrocosm was born. And that Pran was of the nature of Mithyatva, Chaya, like the Chaya was born. So this was mentioned here. So main point is still remaining what is the nature of that self in which was mentioned as Pran, which was mentioned as Purush. So various names are there. So what is the nature? So this, and now please note, he is not talking from macrocosmic level, where whole world gets resolved. Atahainam, and to get this answer, one story has been told. What is the story? Let us now see. Now the last question is there. Last student remaining is Sukesha Bharadvaja. So his name was Bharadvaja, that means he is a son of Bharadvaj. And Sukesha, it appears his hairs were very good looking, therefore his name was Sukesha. So anybody who is bald, he cannot put the name Sukesha. So because his hairs are not there. So his name is Sukesha Bharadvaja. So he asks a question to Pippalaji, Bhagavan. He is not telling. See, all have addressed their teacher as Bhagavan. Why? Because with the sense of Ishwaratva, only we can follow somebody for a long time. This is the difference between a saint and a guru. Saint, we go, the tendency is to listen to the discourse and come back. But when we go to the teacher or a guru, tendency is to ask my personal sadhana, my personal nature of mind to control, my personal weaknesses, my personal strong points. So Ishwar Buddhi facilitates your sadhana. Ishwar Buddhi facilitates your tyag. So teacher is there to bring the renunciation, dispassion in you. So when he will say something to leave, and if my Ishwar Buddhi is dull, then I will not follow because vasanas are very strong. So when sense of godliness is there, you can have fast track in your sadhana, because that tapasya, that tyag which is required, that upasana which is required, that dharma which is required, you will follow, because you will think that God only wants from me. If the Ishwar Buddhi is not there, you will have no tendency to follow, and result will be your upasana will be mand, or tyag will be mand, or tapasya will be dull. So you are on the slow track or or atyant very very slow progress will be there, or no progress may be there. All possibilities are there. So therefore he is asking a question to Pippalaji, Bhagavan. Now what he says, Hiranyanabaha Kausalyah Rajaputrah Mam Upetya Etam Prashnam Apricchata. He says, there was one person called Hiranyanabha. There is one person, and he is from Kausal Desh. That called not Kaushalya, that is another. Kausal Desh is there. And he was a prince or somewhere, maybe king or that. Then he comes to me. Who is saying? Pippalaji. Sukesha is saying. Pippalaji is not saying anything. He says that Hiranyanabha Kausalya had come to me. And he had asked one question. That prince or the king had asked one question, inverted comma. Shodash kalam bharadvaja purusham vetha. This is a question. This has to be in inverted comma. He said, please tell me, Sukesha Bharadwaj, tell me one thing. You know that Purush who is with 16 kalas? Shodash kalam purusham. He Bharadwaj. Bharadwaj is vocative. He Bharadwaj. That Purush who is 16, having 16 kalas or facets. Kala means facet. No, you do know, Vetha. So, full stop. Then Hiranyanab Sukesha, then Bharadwaj Sukesha answered to Hiranyanab. सबके दो नेम है, एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. So, Sukesha told to Hiranyanab. Understood? What he says is a tamaham kumaram. Kumaram means Rajkumaram. He is prince. So, Abruvam. I said, Naham imam Veda. I don't know. I don't know what you are asking, Shodash Kala Purusha. I don't know. So, Acha. Bhaskar writes, Evam uktau api sati mai ajnanam asambhavantam tam ajnanam karanam avadisham. So he was not believing that he doesn't know. Who? Prince Hiranyanab. He was not convinced that you don't know. He said, how is it possible you don't know? How are you saying you are such a knowledgeable? That means he must be quite knowledgeable also. Sukesha must be quite knowledgeable. Therefore, this prince must have heard his name, that he can tell any questions, and therefore with lot of expectation he would have come. But he is now saying, Sukesha is saying to Hiranyanab, I am sorry, I don't know. So he was very surprised. He thought maybe he doesn't want to tell to me. Some things I am lacking, some problem I may have. So, tamagyane karanam avidisham. Now he is explaining how I don't know. Yadi kathanchit aham imam tvaya prishtam purusham avedisham vididvanasmi katham atyant shishya gunavate arthine te tubhyam namaksham. He said, if I had known it. So Kesha is saying to Hiranyanaba, please get connected with the names. Palaji is nowhere in picture, wait. So he says that if I had known, then to a good student like you, Atyant Shish Gunavate, such a bright student like you, who is really desirous arthine, why will I not tell that? Na vakshyam, no oktavan, na buryam. Why should I not tell that? I should definitely have the है कि नहीं? जरूर बताते. भूयः अपि अप्रत्यम इव आलक्ष्य. Still he did not believe. Still Hiranyab was not very much convinced that he don't know. Then to create the belief that I don't know, see how honest they are. Generally we are very curious to tell how much I know. Ordinary person is very anxious to know, to tell that don't think I am foolish. Even if they don't know, they will say something. Bole bhai Purush hai. That 16 Shodash Purush is there. Well, what is Shodash Kala? Shodash Kala is there in which there is Kala. So we would have some goal answer. So he is saying that no. So he is convincing to tell that I don't know. Now to convince him that I don't know, pratyayaitum, he is saying now, samulah samulen vaeshah anyatha santam atmanam anyatha kurvan anritam ayathartha bhutam abhivadati. He says one who tells lies. And what is lie? Thing is something but he pretends something else. He is destroyed along with his family. One who lies, therefore I say, when he lies, there are 3-4 reasons for the lies. Any lie is a symptom of some deeper fault within. Like somebody is vomiting blood. So blood vomiting is a symptom that internally some organ is bleeding. Or somewhere you have a serious pain, stomach, and it is a symptom that some inflammation may be there or something else may be there. So similarly, lie is a symptom of 3-4 points. Either a person has ahankar, so ahankar person, to tell he is bigger, he will lie wherever there is a possibility of people may understand he is not that big. So he will lie to say that he has ahankar. Number 2, if he has attachment, an attached person is having fault, to hide the fault of attached person, he will lie. Number 3, if he hates somebody, to lie the qualities of that person, he will lie. Or he is jealous, so he will throw cold water and try to tell that there is no, he does not have that. This is a 4th cause of lie. 5th cause of lie is that he has done some adharma. He has done something wrong. And because he has done some adharma, therefore he knows that I cannot tell about this, what I have done. So he will lie to show to the world that he is not bad, so that he doesn't fall in somebody's eyes. This is the 4th cause of lie. 4th or 5th? 5th cause. 6th cause. Another cause of lie is that a person may try to protect somebody who is a religious person. Somebody is coming to kill a cow, or somebody is coming to abduct any girl, or somebody is going to harm the temple. So, under such situations, he may lie. For protection of the dharma, he may lie. Protection of the country, protection of any saint, he may lie. Like Bhagwan Krishna made Yudhishthira lie in Mahabharata. But this is very exceptional position. Sixth case. All the 5 cases lies are ahankar and attachment oriented, which is not admitted. And many people lie and lose their credibility. What is the fruit of that lie is written here. What is the fruit of that lie? It is written here, the fruit of that lie, that yadi aham imam avedisham katham te na avakshamiti. If I had known it, why will I not tell to you? Sukesha tells to Hiranyanath, if I had known you, why will I lie that I don't know? Because samulo va esha parishusyati iha anritam abhivadati tasmat na arayami anritam vaktum. He said, if I had known one who lies along with the family, he will be parishusyati. That means Bhashkar writes, upaiti ihalok parlokabhyam vichhidyate vinashyati. He will not get a good birth after death. He will not get in this world or other world. He will not, while living or while after dying, he will not have good birth. That means gati will not be good. Therefore, one of the biggest quality of a person is that he maintains the clean vyavahar. If I am wrong, I can say I am wrong, I am sorry. I don't know, I am sorry. You can easily say that. Okay? So, one should not be trying to paint another picture than what he is. Because the person will forget whom you lied to. For some small thing what I lied, he will forget his 10 other work. But that fruit which is created, that will not forget. It will come in the form of some calamity, or it will come in the form of bad name. It will come in the form of I lost something. And not only that who are associated with me, that also will suffer. So yata ev jane tasma na arayami aham amritam vaktum mudhavat. He said that I would not have said like that, like a foolish person. So this is the point. I understood, no? This is just incidentally this is being told, just the one value. Therefore, satyam eva jayate nanratam satyena pantha vidato devayana yena kramantyo rishaya yapta kama undak. Any place, any industry, any business, for a very long time, I have seen those who do wrong things or those who say false things. They are not in a high position. By manipulation, calculation, nobody has risen in this world. Anybody has risen because of his integrity only. So there is no need. Rather, saints are the one, if I tell about the saints, they want people should consider me as bad. They won't trouble me. They won't come to me and always surround me and waste my time. They don't want that you should think me very good. They have no desire. That is one of the sign of saintliness, that you don't have a desire to portray a very good picture about yourself. I told you, no, that was one saint. He wrote outside his cottage in Gangotri, Khali haath aana mana hai. Don't enter empty-handed. All people ran away from his place. So, and in the night, if somebody had thrown any money, he used to take cow dung and put it, not even touch also, throw in the Ganges. And somebody said, why you do like that? He said, lot of people will throng around me. So I thought this is the way to keep them away. Nityananda Swami used to throw stones also. So that is their ways. So don't try to be very good in front of everybody and not so good in my personal life. Either you be very good with your life so that you can be transparent that this is what I have done and I can say, but speaking false, you lose the trust of the people around and create bad fruit of action. This was with Bhagwan Ram. People knew that he will not say what is not right. The person with lesser desire, person with lesser anger, lesser ahankar, will not be very conscious of what people think about. People are foolish sometimes. They take you very high one day, the same people will throw you down another day. So there is no value of them taking me high and throwing me down. It is in this big srishti, it has no meaning. So don't be so conscious. Live incognito. As if nobody knows me, I am very happy. You will be very fine. Somewhere. Just remain quiet and do your sadhana. There is nothing. This is a worldly ways of thinking. When a person thinks people should know me a lot and I should do some circus, that they should come to me, they should talk to me, they should know how good and great I am. No need for all these things. For a seeker of truth, he should have extreme dispassion for name and fame, and I will not say what is this is there. So that is the point. One saint was there, Kokil Sai, his name was there in Vrindavan. So he used to cry. I think he was a devotee of Sita ji, something. He used to cry, tears used to come. So people used to ask, why are you crying? So he hardly said that I am crying because of my devotion or remembrance of mother. Bole ghar ki yaad aa gayi hai. He used to hide. More you hide your greater qualities, more it grows. More you try to express it, lesser it grows. This empty vessel makes more noise. So more deeper you are, more you will be शांत रहो, अपना चुपचाप कहीं बैठ के भजन करो. Do your chant God's name, listen to satsang somewhere, serve anybody, but saints are not, dambh is not there. In Asuri Sampatti, first quality is dambho. Dambho darpo vimanasya krodha parushyamevcha. I want to express a lot. So don't be after clapping. Don't be after worldly, what is called twinkling joys. People just leave their opinion very fast. They change their opinion about you and they forget also. ठीक है? So this much. When you follow actually what I feel, to live, to say the truth. Supposing I ask you what time you got up. Now if you have got up well on time, so you can say I got up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5:30. But if you have got 7 o'clock, 7:30, then you will try to avoid my question. I will not give answer because you are wrong. But if you have got up well on time, you can say I got up this time. Whom you met in your room? No, nobody was there. I heard somebody? No. So I was playing the video recording. There was nobody. If you are right, your life is simpler. If your emotions are, every impure person will be a liar. Anybody who is impure will always be liar. Anybody who will be ahankari will always be liar. Anybody who is too attached will always be liar. It is a sign of something inside is wrong. Anybody adharmic, kami will always be liar. Lobhi will always be liar. Greedy for money always will be liar. Ravan was a liar. Kekai was a liar. Mantra was a liar. If Ravan had the guts, he would have fought Ramji. Why he took the guise of a saint and then tried to talk to Sita ji? He lie nahi hue. Because of his calm, he became liar. Ramji had nothing to lie about. I don't want anything, why should I lie from you? I don't want to show. If you think I am foolish, well, you'll keep away from me. अच्छा है हमको शांति में रहने दोगे. Think I am foolish. Therefore, some saints, when Yudhishthir ji, in Bhagavad, when he left his house, first thing he did, he first disheveled all his hairs. And he threw away the clothes and put on the white cloths. And then he put one stone in his mouth. Stone, like this. So people should think he's a mad person. Why to interact with him? अब कोई मुंह के अंदर से पत्थर रखेगा, people will think, what is this? So be pure and don't have a very strong desire that I should be loved, I should be respected, I should be known. So much work I am doing, so morning I am getting up, I do regularly jap. Sadhana prospers in your secrecy only. No need to tell about that. Okay? And no need to justify if somebody says, you did like that. Don't be very upset, I did not do like that. Don't try to be very, very clean. God is seeing what you have done and He will give you reward for your good work. Don't worry about that. When God sees He wants to show, then God retracts His reward. बहुत quiet रहो. I'm telling you these things, especially the young ones. When you go out in the world, you will see all these things. How much competition is there to prove how I am right and you are wrong. I am bigger and you are smaller. I know more and you know less. And if somebody knows more, I feel very bad. If somebody gets more love, more respect, I feel bad. These things, I have seen so much. Therefore, I am telling all these things. भगवान का भजन करो चुपचाप बैठ के, उसी में आनंद है. हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं. When first time I met Sai Baba, that Puttaparthi Sai Baba. So this is the song he sang. He was there, I was here. So this is the song. It is his song. Hari bhajan bina sukh shanti nahi. Hari naam bina आनंद नहीं. जप ध्यान बिना संजोग नहीं. हरि दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं. भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं. हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं. भजन करो अपना, ज्यादा उठ पटांग उछल कूद मच करो. Don't jump here and there like a frog. दिखाने हैं अपने को, उछल रहे हैं, हम भी दिखाएंगे, हम भी दिखाएंगे. हम भी जानते हैं. I also know this chapter. I also know this श्लोक. देखो कितने honest हैं ये लोग. The values which I think in our grandfather time, in that 50-70 years back, much more people were simpler, much more quieter, their dressing. My grandfather was a very great person, but dhoti kurta, mostly, unless some big function is there sometime. Then otherwise dhoti kurta, very simple dhoti and very simple kurta. In the house only dhoti will be there. No Angavastra also. Anyway, so he is saying, Sukesha is saying, if I had known, yata evam jane tasma na aryami amandatam vaktum moodvat. See, acha. You know what is said here? I hope you got that line. You got it? Yata evam jane tasman na aryami aham andatam. I would not have, if I had known, I would have told you. And anritam vaktum mudvat. I will not tell the false and lie like a foolish person. So one who lies is foolish person. Mudvat. So then Prince, he said, okay, thank you. Sa Rajputra evam pratyayita tushnim. He became quiet. Vridita. He got shy and embarrassed. Why? Why he got embarrassed? Huh? He doubted? No, he did not doubt. He was sure that he had. Why he not? He was embarrassed. Huh? No, he got embarrassed because he made him, because of him, he had to make him say that I don't know. They are highly sensitive people. To make somebody feel that he doesn't know is not very good thing. You ask something which doesn't have. Supposing somebody doesn't have money and you are asking money. So he will embarrass that, I don't have money. So it is like that. Supposing somebody has money and you ask, give me. But somebody doesn't have, or he gave little, he said, no, give me more. So he'll be embarrassed to say, sorry, I don't have. So therefore he was shy that because of me, I made him say that I don't know. I'm sorry that you had to say like that. देखो कितने लोग इवॉल्व होते हैं, कितने वैल्यू सिस्टम इनका अच्छा होता है. सो स राजपुत्र एवं प्रत्यायिता तूष्णीम ही बिकेम क्वाइट. And Ratham Aruya. Then he went to his chariot and climbing on his chariot, he went away. कुछ चाय नाश्ता दिया होगा शायद, पता नहीं. लेकिन प्रव्रव्राज, he went away. Pragatvan yathagatam. As he came, so he went away. So here Bhashyakar, see the beauty, last two lines. Ato nyayataha upasannaya yogyaya janata vidya vaktavyam. He says it is apt, page 82 of Tika, it is apt that if somebody has come to you with decency and sincerity, you should tell it. There is also one rule. If somebody is a good student, you should not disappoint him if you know the subject very well and you tell him. At the same time, don't say the false. And underline this. Anritam chana vaktavyam sarvavasthasu api. Sarva api avasthasu. In any condition. I hope you got in the Bhashya. Anritam chana vaktavyam. Last two lines. One should not say the false in any condition. This is clear. This is clear. Only on the condition of protecting the dharma, not on protecting your ahankar, or not on protecting your adharma. I'm not saying tell everything what you do, but make a life so that you are pure enough so you don't, purer the person, lesser he will be lying. He has nothing to lie. More egoless person will not lie. So, now that question which he had asked, Prince had asked to Sukesh, now he has approached Pippalad Rishi. He is saying that that question was very good. I am not concerned that I couldn't answer, but that question that what is 16 Kala Purush, this is pricking me like a thorn. And therefore I want to ask this question. Please tell me. So, Shalyam iva sthitam kvasau, with all humility, I want to ask this question. What is then 16 Kala Purusha? That means if he had not known that this knowledge was rare, that means that must be rare to know this knowledge. Now, he answers back, Pippalaji answers from second onwards. So, second Prashna, if you see the Bhashya, it is quite a long Bhashya, long commentaries there. You can see this is there, Shankaracharya. You can keep on seeing how many pages are there. देख रहे हो आप? ऐसे पढ़ाई होती है कोर्स में. कितना पन्ने हो गया. And thus 2 lines are there, such a long commentary is there. But I won't take in detail, such detail I won't take. But in the course, I take word by word, line by line, so that there is nothing left. मिल गया ना? 8-9 pages होगा. कितना pages होगा? Let's see now Pippalaji says what. Please repeat after me. Second mantra. Tasmai sahovacha iha evanta sharire somya sa purushaha yasmin etaha shodasha kalaha prabhavanti iti. So he is now Pippalaji. Tasmai is for student. Sa is Pippalaji. Pippalaji says to the student, which student? Hiranyanabha. Sukesha, be alert. Sukesha, not Hiranyanabha. He is gone. He went on the chariot, climbed and went away. It is said there. He is not going to wait. He must have gone somewhere else to ask. Didn't get the answer. और देखो प्रिंस होके इतना क्वेश्चन है उसके मन में. That means he must have thought about it. He must have thought. Once I was in Ujjain, one district officer, SDM, had sent his sir PA to me. I was Brahmachari 96. He said, please bring Brahmachari ji in my house. I have some questions on Bhagavad Gita. At that time, too much fire was there. So I said, no, this is not the way to ask. If he really wants, he should come. It's not a tuition that I'll go in somebody's house and tell about Bhagavad Gita. I'm not a school teacher. Joe se daat diya. Within 1 hour he came, that officer. And my room had no chair, nothing. Only one simple charpai was there. Not even a proper bed was there with a mattress, etc. Charpai you must have not seen. Charpai is there which had ropes in it. I said, please come and sit. I was sitting here, he was sitting there. So, but he did come. I mean, what I admired, he did come. He said, sorry, I did not know the protocols. But I heard you are here, so I had some questions on Gita. Then he asked, and whatever I knew, I could tell him. Topic was over. So, Tasmai Saho Vacha. But he was coming in the yagna. So that Pippalaji answered to Sukesha, not Hiranyanabha. Don't get confused. Only so many names are there, all have to do name. One name I cannot by heart. Then he says, Pippalaji says, see what is said here, very deep answer is there. Very deep answer. Iha eva antasharire somya. He somya, oh, the one Sukesha, whose demeanor is like the moon, who is very cool. Somya. वो भगवान है, ये सौम्य है. Soma means one who is receptive. In his company you feel at home. When you live with somebody and for many days and years you have never heard any harsh words, never seen his mood, then slowly conviction comes that he will not hurt me. His hurting nature is not there. This is called, if somebody has hurts you or says something once or twice, so even in the presence of a person gets over-conscious and careful that I don't know what he will think and what he will interpret and what he will say. I am doing something but I don't know what interpretation he will take of my action, or what he will do and what he will say, he will blurt out, then it is you are not at ease. So that is not called Somya. Som means humble, Shraddhalu, who is having a faith, obedient, who is easy to mold, easy to tackle, easy to live with. That is called Somya. He said, oh Somya, that 16 Kala Purush, what you have asked, that Purush, so Sa Purush Shodash Kala, where is he? That is in this body only. Ihev Anta Sharire. In this body only there 16 Kala Purush is there. This is the first question. Acha. And who is that Purush? Now see. Yasmin, two questions are there. One question is, who is the Purush? And second question is, where is that Purush? Here Purush not is Stri Purush. Here Purush is technical word. That man. Man does not have 16 kala. Not like that. Where Vachyat is not working, you have to take Lakshyarth. That is called indicative meaning. Vachyat means direct meaning. Direct meaning is not there. That Purush has 16 kala. Not that. So, then he says two questions. One is who is the Purush? And second is where is that Purush? Be careful. Little serious mantra is there, although I have only 2 more days. 2 more days are there. 23rd I have to leave. So 2 days are there. Tomorrow and day after. Let me see whether this month will be over. I think we will complete the whole. No. When I come back, then it will be completed. Little is remaining. Of course, we have covered quite a bit, which we did not expect. So, who is Purush? So, one who is the cause of the world, Jagat Karanam Purusha. So, first answer is, who is that Purush? Is called Jagat Karan Purusha. And second question is, where is that Purush? So, it is said here, that Purush is in this body. Now, this is a very superficial question and answer. Now, understand few things. 1 or 2 things you keep in mind. The word Kala means whole prapanch, whole world is mentioned by the word Kala. Whole world. Kala doesn't mean art here. Kala Academy. क्या है? क्या नाम है? Kala Darshan. Manish ji's institution is called Kala Darshan. एक है नटेश्वर, एक है कलेश्वर, कला दर्शन। वो कला नहीं, बड़ा कलाकार आदमी है भाई ये तो, इसमें बड़ी कला है। जनरली वी यूज द वर्ड कला फॉर आर्ट, बड़ी कला है इनमें। इज अ गुड सिंगर, गुड डांस कला है, बहुत कला है, टैलेंट है। दैट इज नॉट द मीनिंग ऑफ कला। So, meaning of kala, what is it? I'll explain in detail. Quite a beautiful mantra is there. But here you understand, kala in short means whole prapanch. That is called kala. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. Other thing I'll tell you. One meaning of kala is facet. Like diamond is there. So diamond has 6-7 facet. That is called kala. Other meaning I'll tell you. One appearing as many is called kala. Huh? Like why you say singing is an art? Because one vocal cord is there. But through one vocal cord you can bring out thousands of beats, the swaras. You can go up, you can go down. So one expressing in many, as many, that is called kala. One hand is there, but thousands of mudras you can have. You can have this mudra, you can have this mudra, you can have this mudra. You can have this mudra, you can this mudra. You can this mudra. Huh? You can do like that. घंटी बजा रहे हैं, ये कला है। है क्या? हाँ, बहुत बहुत कला। अगर इफ यू आर मार्क्ड, how you will not mark it unless you are careful. Which finger goes there? गलत हो जाएगा नहीं तो. All mudras have different indications is there. आसान नहीं है, कुछ भी आसान नहीं है. One who is in that area, he only can understand. Other will only say बहुत अच्छा था. बस he will not know the inside details of that. वो क्लासिकल चीज डिफिकल्ट है, वो कला है. सो वन एक्सप्रेसिंग एज मेनी इज कॉल्ड कला. नाउ व्हाट इज सेड हियर? षोडश कला पुरुषः. हियर पुरुष मीन्स दैट कॉन्शियसनेस which is endowed, which has the world superimposed on it. That consciousness which has prapanch in bracket kala, one who has kala, that means one who has the world superimposed on it, is called Shodash Kalaha Purushaha. Shodash Kalaha Purushaha. ठीक है? अच्छा, just I am giving you the starting point, but my time is over. One after another appointments are today, so we will see you tomorrow. We will continue this. Be careful. It's a very beautiful mantra. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.